for joining me today. I am in my second trimester of pregnancy, 16 weeks, and I hope you are also expecting and feeling a lot better after that first trimester. I'm going to throw out some modifications and extra modifications if you cannot follow along with what I'm doing and you need to take it a little bit easier. But I will definitely give you guys a great prenatal workout. It's prenatal friendly. Let's begin warming up with feet to parallel position. Start turning out, turning in, turning out, bend your knees. Back to turn in, turn out, turn in, bend your knees. So we're rotating from the hips. Bend, turn in, turn out, turn in, bend. We're starting to wake up our feet, our ankles, and those hips and the rotators. Keep it going, turn out, turn in, turn out, bend, parallel. Bring your toes forward. Turn out, turn in, turn out. Big bend, knees over ankles. Give me one more time like that. Hold the turn out. Now extend and bend those legs, squeezing it up with those inner thighs and your pelvic floor muscles in and up. I'm going to really pull in and up. Start to strengthen the pelvic floor. Let's take a bend, extend, bend, extend, plie, stretch, plie, stretch. Keep it going, just like this. Now from here, take those arms to the front, bend, pull, reach, pull. Stay with it, forward, back, forward, back. Toes are going to go to the front on the next one. Toes forward, little squat hinge. Forward, you send your sit bones, your seat back nice and wide. Keep it going. Forward squat, back. You really want to think of the spine long and straight. Pull up in the pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale, reach, pull. Next, change. When we come up, we're going to keep the chest lifted and alternate knees towards your chest. If your knee can't go that high, just keep it low. Or you can just take it to a touch. Let's go quicker. We're lifting our legs. Pull, pull, reach. That's it. Keep it going with me. Take those arms here in front, rounded. You just have a little twist from your waist and spine. Not big. I want you to keep your hip bones flashing to the front. Just waking up the waist, moving the ribs. Bring those arms on up. Last couple right here, just warming it up the whole body, breathing through it. Pull, down, down, strong arms, chest up. There's 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's grab a hold of our weights. Always to bend and lift something up when you're expecting. A little turn out in those legs and do a nice squat where you stick your seat up. Inhale down, exhale to lift up. So now, starting with your feet just here, toes forward. Arms are low, palms, lift them up, and start pulsing here. Just little lifts, low below the shoulders. Weights lift, lift. Really start to squeeze those arms. I have light weights, just 2 pounds. You can bump it up to 3 if you feel like it. But we'll really move those arms today, so I'd stay lighter. A lift, lift. Start to bend, stretch, low, out, out. Bend, reach, bend, reach. Keep it going. Stretch, stretch. Out, out. Now hold out there. You're tapping the toes. Alternate it. Good. Right and left. Switch, switch. Let's get those arms a little higher up. Lift, lift. Up and up. Now pull in, reach out. Take it back to that squat. Your feet can be just slightly wider than your hips. Feet back. Bend, extend, reach. Bend, extend, reach. In, pull, out. Hold the top. Flipping, think pinkies back. Pinkies back. Accent those pinkies, flipping back, back. Stay with back, back, back. Front. Flip it up for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now arms low, lift, out and up, forward and up. We're alternating this. You can keep the heels down if you need to, but adding the heels if you're able. Little quick there, take it down, up, out, out. Bigger range of motion with the arms with those lighter weights. Down, up, out. If it's too much unbalance, just right here. Brace your core muscles, just the arms. A few more. Down, up, out for 2. Last time like that. Now take it up to shoulder height and bend, extend. Keep those heels low. Full bicep curls. Bend, extending out. In, push, pull. Make sure you're not letting your shoulders go back. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips here. Now just halfway, in. So a little halfway, bend. Good, halfway bend, curl, squeeze. Hold halfway bend, lift right heel, left with the arm, right, left, up, squeeze. Couple more, right up, right, and left, lift. Option with both heels, hold, find your balance. Just small inch-sized pulses. Keep your weight right over the wrist, over the elbow, and elbows line up with shoulders. Lift, up 4, up 3, 2, and 1. Give your shoulders a nice roll up back. Now extend those arms up overhead. Bend your elbows so they're not touching those weights. Then extend, bend, press. As you bend your arms, we're doing a little side bend, up and over, from your waist, bend, press, for 4, push it up, 3, use your triceps, small bend from the waist, just bend, stretch up, center, reach, 4, up, 3, other side, take a side bend over, up and over, weights drop, press them up, never think of sinking straight down in your ribs, think of going up and over like a rainbow. Then stretch to the top, then press, up. Good, push up for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring them forward again. We're doing great. Now we're going to start to squeeze our shoulder blades together. So think of squeezing without letting your ribs pop or your back arch. Shoulder blades. Start to hinge forward a little bit more. A hinge forward, always send your feet back, not round here, untuck your pelvis. Lower those weights on down a little more, squeeze. Now a bigger range, lift side fly. Out and up, a lift and lower. Now stepping back with that right foot. Step it back, step it front. Back, front. This is tough stuff on those back muscles and shoulders. Hold. Small pulse, coming up a little bit or lowering arms a little bit if that's too much on your spine at all. Lift pulse. 4, 3, 2, and a 1. When you come forward, reset. Start to squeeze shoulder blades. So it's a small movement. Just the shoulder blades, open through your chest nicely. That's why we got light weights today. Starting to hinge. A little bit open to the shoulders. Open squeeze. Keeping your belly pulled in and up. Pull up in the pelvic floor always. Open. Now those weights are lower. Start to side fly all the way. Left foot back. Good, lengthen that back leg. As arms reach out and up, work those back muscles hard. Hold this next one. Lift up as you bend. Lift, bend. Modification is here. It's smaller, chest up higher. 8 more. Push through it with me. You can do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Roll shoulders up back. Good, again, we're taking into that slight turn out. Squat down to lower those weights. Stretching yourselves out. Let's hook across that right arm. Look over your shoulder. Bring your arm over your head. Side bend. Give your triceps a nice stretch. And change. Look over the shoulder. And the arm comes on up. Side stretch. Great, those arms were worked out nicely. We should feel warmed up to head to the bar now. We're gonna do a plank standing on an incline to be really supportive of the belly. Hands are coming down just slightly wider than your shoulders. Now walk it back with your feet. Your balls of the feet are on the floor, heels are high. Hold that plank strong. So what we're gonna do is reach our right arm forward, open it slightly there, bringing it back, and putting it down. Let's take it to the left arm. Open, center, lowering it down. So this is not much of a huge twist in the waist. Just open the chest, feel your back open, and lower it down. Start to go lift, open, back front, lower. You want to keep your shoulders plugged in your back. So what I mean is that don't let your shoulders lift up to your ears. Keep it going. Open, center, down, lift, open, center, down. All the while you are pulling up in your pelvic floor. Your baby, you're pulling your belly in and up. Last couple times. Up, reach and twist. Bring it center, one more. Now holding center, hands are a little wider than those shoulders. Again, reset. Let's start to lift the right knee towards your right elbow, left knee towards your left elbow. Now let's keep our shoulders centered so we're not doing a big twist with the upper body. You're just feeling a little cinch into your waistband on the leg that's lifting. Alternating, switch, switch, out and up. Good, out and up. Now let's go right leg lift and lowers. Elbows bend, extend. That's a chest push up. Left leg. A bend, stretch. Right leg. Bend, extend. Left. Bend, extend. Again. Right. Bend, stretch. You want a wide, broad chest and back. Now just bend, extend only for me. Chest open wide. Elbows out and up. Push away. Inhale, exhale, down. Press. Pull the baby in and up with you. In and up. Pull the bottom, little breath. Pulsing down an inch, down an inch. Inhale and exhale. 8 more pulses. Big breath in and out. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. And now send your sit bones back wide. You can always step feet a little wider than hip distance as your pelvis is changing just to make room for baby. So hips back wide, press into the bar, and then don't let your chest drop. Feel your shoulders in your back and your tailbone reach the back wall. Soften your knees and roll up slowly. Good, now we're gonna turn to face side and start to work in those thighs more. So start with your feet in line with your hip bones, toes forward. Outside hand, we can just get it to our waist, focusing on those legs. Heels high, bend your knees down, low. Starting, just down an inch, up an inch, very basic. Down, up an inch. Start to feel strong feet. We want to be able to support our growing belly, so the ankles are important. Root your toes down, not letting yourself roll out or in. Ball of the foot on the ground. Ankles steady. Tiny pulses. Modification is just heels lower, or of course all the way to floor. Trying to keep them off and not too high. Make your ball of the foot, the metatarsals are on the ground. Now we're going to take a bend here. Stretch out the outside leg toes. Bring it in. Send them out. A little quicker. In, out. Without leaning too much into the bar, I'm going to say hold up on your standing leg side. Tap. Bring it in. Tap. Bring it in. It's a lot of work on the standing leg. Now tap. Shift to the ball of the foot. Bring it in. Tap. Shift wider. Bring it in. Out. Shift. Bring it in. out, shift and bend. A little quicker. Out, shift, reach, tap. Now if you need to modify, we're right here with the feet flatter. Out, shifting weight. In, out, shift, in. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now holding here, lower those heels down. Take a squat hinge, hand on up tall. Inhale, hands to prayer. Exhale up, a little bit quicker. Down, up. Doesn't need to be big on that hinge forward. Nice long flat back. Your seat is wide as you send it back. Inhale, exhale. Down and up. Few more. Big breaths. Next change. 2 pulses here. 2 pulses turn out. So you're gonna go toes forward, toes out. Like you did earlier in class. You hinge forward and then open. Let's open the arm and grab a hold of that bar. Find that balance. Toss up. Hinge it forward and open. Turn it in. Turn it out. Let's go a little quicker. Turning in and out. Turn in, parallel, turn out. In, out. Hold your turn out. Down, up an inch. So we can always stay up higher if we need. Sink lower if you can. Squeezing in and up. Inhale, exhale, down, up an inch. Too slow. Take it to a pulse quicker. Down, down. Outside arm overhead. Maybe those heels lifting higher. Down, hold, down, hold. Keep it going. Down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Big release. Facing that bar. Connecting your heels together. Toes are slightly apart. Lift your heels high, and we're going to glue them together. So your heels will touch. Feel the 10 toes on the floor, and bend at the knees. Right here, just start to wrap your thighs. Out, hold. Press, out, hold. Wrapping the knees and thighs out and back. Out, hold. Out, hold. A little bit quicker on that. Up, press, press. Out and out. Small movement. Press, press. Out and out. For 4, 3. Hold that press. Elbow to your waist. Reach over. As you do a little bend deeper. Bend deeper. Your side step stretching up and over. Up and over. Bend lower. Couple more. Hold there. Little pulse. Down. Down. Feel a tiny little crunch to the side. Exhale. A little pulse. Pulse. Up over 8, 7, 6, 4 here. 3 and 1. Center. Elbow to the waist. You sink deeper. Over. And you come up. Let's go a little quicker. Over. And you drop down an inch. Come up an inch. Big side bend. Up over reach. Feel the stretch and strengthening into that side waist that you're leaning towards. Hold it. Little pulse. Pulse. Legs down. Down. Dig deeper in those legs. Feel that side stretch. Up over. 6 more. 3. Don't fall out of it. Come back to center and hold. I know those thighs are on fire. Double time. Press, press. Out, 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 out. Make it burn. Fire those legs up. 8 more counts. 6, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Feel the seat. Stretch your thigh out. Tuck your pelvis a bit. And change. Other heel to seat. Slide that thigh bone back. And release. Good. We're going to take it to the other side. Okay, so resetting thighs here. We're starting with those feet parallel. Other side. Heels high. Bend the knees. Down. Up an inch. Down. Little up. So really back to feeling balls of the feet in the ground. Spread your toes wide. Shoulders over those hips. Quicker. Little pulse. Down. Down. Really starting to feel those thighs fire up again, the tops of the quads. Pulse down and down. Few more. Hold it down. Now tap your toes. Out, in, out. Keep your hips level and try not to lean into the bar. Toes reach, bring it in, out, in. Feel that standing leg strong. Lower the heel if you need a modification there. Now we're gonna take the toes out, shift, reach, in, out, shift. Bend at those knees deeper. Tap, shift weight, out, bring it in. Again, slower. Can you go a little quicker on that? Tap, shift, tap, in, out, shift, in, bend, stretch. Toes down, in, out, in, 2. One more. Now hold it out, bend the knees, squat, stand. Feet are wider than those hips. Send your seat back. You engage those glute muscles as well as thighs and core muscles in a squat. Inhale, exhale up. Pull up that baby. Think pelvic floor in and up. Now let's take 2 pulses down. Turn toes out. You go hinge forward. Turn out, chest up. Hinge forward and open. Hinge forward, open chest, arm side. And again, flat back forward. Turn it out. Turn it in. Out. Now just hold here, down an inch, up an inch, down, barely come up. Think heels into each other, inner thighs, squeeze in and up. Big breath, juicy bend, down and up an inch, 2. Let's bring it to a pulse, quicker, down, down. Arm overhead, sink lower. Now lifting heels for a challenge. 8 pulses, lowest working zone. Down, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Facing that bar. Now we're gonna have those feet together. Toes, heels touch. Lift your heels up, bend your knees down, hold that. Knees apart together. Now go out, in, apart, together. I'm going a little more in an angle so you can see they open and close, shut. Inner thighs squeeze, open, close, out, in. A little bit quicker, tap knees, out, in, out, in. It looks like this here, a squeeze, squeeze. Think of grabbing a piece of paper between those thighs. Out, in, out, in. For 3, hold those knees tight. Now hip to the right. Sharp right hip, right hip. Hip 3, hip 2. 1, other side, take it left. Left hip. Left hip for 4, 3. Alternating hips. Right, left. Right, left. Few more. Now center, go tuck your pelvis down an inch. So you tip your hips, bend down an inch. A pelvic tuck is hip bones. Think of them up towards your ribs. And then back to neutral spine every time. That's that natural curve in the low back. 1 tuck, bend down an inch, tuck, down an inch. Inhale, exhale, down. Hold on that pelvic tuck and just pulse it down, down. Little bends, your heels, lower, lift, press, lower, lift, press. Heels lower and lift. Inhale, exhale up. Hold those heels high, those legs should be getting shaky. Just make it feel that burn, squeeze thighs together. 1 arm up, try other arm up, open that chest up, hold it, sink an inch lower. For 4, 2, 1, and release, big burst. Good, let's do some thigh stretches, right foot forward, left ball of the foot back. You wanna feel that back leg long, front knee over front ankle. Just hold this here if this is feeling good for you. Option to reach up and just a slight lift up, not really leaning back much at all. Grabbing a hold of bar, back foot down, drag the front foot back, pull away gently and feel your legs long. Bend your back knee, flex your front foot, hold. Feel the back of that leg, draw the hip back, abs up. Take 1 last big breath. And rolling up through the spine, let's switch. Left toes forward, right steps back. Find a nice runner's lunge, long back leg for this one. Lifting up, right arm, reach to the ceiling, slightest hinge back. Just feel stretch up the front of the belly, front of the waist, grab bar. Put back foot down. Drag front foot back. Think of me pulling your tailbone backwards. Head reaching forwards, crown of the head lengthening forward in the long neck. Bend your back knee slightly as you flex your front foot, and think of drawing that foot that's flexed, that hip backwards. Big breath, get a little deeper. And toes lower, roll it on up through the spine. Nice, so we gave our back of the legs a stretch, front of the legs a stretch here. Let's start working some backside muscles. Start facing that bar to set up. It's a pretty natural arm's length away from your support, your bar support. Beginning with a slight hinge forward. Send your leg back. It's a straight leg. Beginning leg bends. Come upright. Straight leg flex foot. Bring it up. Long spine, head to heel. A little quicker. Leg back. Leg back. Slight hinge forward. You can always make your hinge forward really small if you have any low back pain. I want you to think tailbone heavy and hold the abs, the low belly in and up. Hold the next one. Hold that leg. Halfway down, up an inch. Halfway down and up. It's small. Down, up, squeeze. Down, up, squeeze. Do not lean too far to standing leg. Keep your weight centered. Pulse up. Little lift. Lift. Really under the seat where it hits the hamstring. That's where you want to stretch longer. Fire there a little bit deeper. Heel back and up. Hold it. Turn out. In. Turn your hip out and your toes out. So you from all the way from the hip, turning out and in. Quicker. Out. Out. In. Out. In. Rotate. Keep head up in line with your spine. Don't drop that head down. Keep it up so your neck muscles are also turned on. Hold back to parallel, point your toes. Standing heel higher. As that working leg lifts up an inch, then standing leg down, down. Lift pulse, 8 more. 6, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, take a stretch back, hips back. A little bend in right and left knee, sinking to opposite seat hip a bit there. Center both knees soften and roll up through spine. Now we're going to face side. I'm going to put my left hand on the bar. Outside or inside leg, toes turned towards the bar. Outside leg is going to lift up. It's a flex foot. Starting with this leg, bringing it forward of your hip. Forward for 2 counts. Back for 2 counts. Just forward flex. Back point. Flex forward and you point the toes to the back. Flex forward, point back. Again, inhale, exhale. A little quicker. Flex and point. This can be smaller range. If we feel back pain at all, come up higher and you're down lower with the leg. Flex, point. Keeping your pelvis still. Pull up through the baby, through the side of the waist. For 2, 1, hold pointed. Trace little circles on the side wall. Leg goes circle, circle. Keep it going, circle 4, 3, 2, reverse, other way. It's small, circle, circle. Still feeling so long, all the way up and out through that body. Keep it going, a few more. Circle the leg. 4, 3, and 1. Tap toes to the front. Lift up, bend your knee. Point, tap down. Lift up, flex. Point, tap down. Lift up, flex, heel to seat. Point, tap down. Up, heel to seat, hold it. Little hamstring, curl, curl, heel in, into the glutes. Bringing your arms over your head. Heel to seat, bend at the knee, bend at the knee, in. Hold that heel to the seat. Now as you lift that leg up an inch, down an inch, we're gonna pull the elbow to the hip. Pull to the hip. Leg goes up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Few more. Try to get that back heel higher than the knee. Little quicker. Leg pulse up as you pull. Option to lift standing side heel. Pull lift, pull lift. 6, just 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice work with me there. Working foot around your standing ankle. Feel your waist stretch between the ribs and the hips. Grab for the bar, chest to floor, and pull those hips on back. Inhale, exhale, roll up. And we're going to reset the other side. So bringing that bar to the other side, or just, you guys don't have to lift your bars at all. We're going to begin with that facing straight on, standing upright position. You're here. Those legs are parallel. You hinge forward and you send the leg back. Hinge forward and that leg back straight, a little quicker. You're standing knee, bend down, come up, bend down, come up. Stretch out that back leg, longer, straighter. Keep it going. Extending that leg, backing up, backing up. Long spine, head in line. Few more. Exhale to stand. Inhale, exhale. Hold this next one. Stay there. Leg goes down halfway, come up. It's small. Down and up an inch. You can see my leg's not that high. Smaller range on this. Shoulders down. Plug them in your back. Don't lean to standing side. That worked hard already. Too slow. Little quicker pulse. Up an inch. Up an inch. Pull the abs up. Long, low back. Try not to let this go here. We want to really pull that baby in and up. Pulse. Up an inch. Up an inch. Few more lifts. I know second side can be a little harder than the first side. Stay strong with me. Turn it out from the hip. In. Whole leg does a rotation from the hips. Out. In parallel. Out. The hip, the knee, the ankle, toes. Rotate. Little bit quicker. You start to turn it out, in, out, out, in, out. Rotate out and in for 8, 6. Here's 4. Standing leg still working hard. Last one. Parallel, point your toes. Back to those pulses up. Think again. Length through the spine, through the neck. Standing heel, maybe lift it and go lift pulse. Leg lifts up back as you're standing, leg bent. Down hold. Down hold. Lift in pulse. 8 more. 8. Here's 6. Last 4. 3, 2, and a 1. Take a great stretch. Your hip bones are wide here. Send them back past the bar. Down, shoulders plug in. Little bend in right and left knee. Just sink to the opposite seat hip a bit, and then center to roll up the spine. Now facing side with the elbow to the bar. Your standing leg steps away. Turn your toes, knee out. Leg comes up to the side. Hold it there. You want to open your chest up. Open your pelvis up. You have a flex foot. Leg goes forward of the hip and back for 2. It's a little bit of a bigger range to start. Not letting your hips go with it. So you don't want this to happen. Keep your chest where it is. Pelvis still. Now pointing flex forward. Pointing back. We're going a little bit quicker. Flex, forward, point back, forward, point back. Remember your modification. It's higher up, leg stays lower down. We're still open to the pelvis and chest. Forward, back. Now hold this next one, pointed toes. Tracing a little circle on the side wall. Little circle, circle. Engaging your seat up through the obliques, through the waistband where your pants hit. 4, 3, inside shoulder down, other way, little circle, circle. Trace a tiny circle on the side of the wall. Few more that direction. Circle the leg. 4 more. 3. Next change, the leg's gonna go front, up, flex, wrap it back. Point front, toes tap. Up, flex, wrap it back. Think of the leg wrapping around like a big tree trunk, heel to seat. Heel to seat. Try to get your heel a little bit higher than the knee is. Good, nice pretzel. Hold it there. Leg lifts up an inch, down an inch. I know it's getting heavy. Hold it up strong. Lifting that leg. Up, hold, small release. Up, hold, small release. Few more. Up, too slow. This is gonna be it. Let's go. Lift it up as you pull. Pull. Lift and pull. Maybe that standing heel higher. Lift, pull. Last 8 right here. 7, 6. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work at home. Foot around ankle. Big lift up. Side stretch. Hip away from bar. Grab the bar. Chest turns to floor. Cross ankles. Feel it stretch more down to the low back. And then roll up. Next change, we're coming down to the floor. So we have a ball for our prenatal work typically to help you modify positions. So with this ball, place it behind your low back. Hands are gonna go behind us. Fingers can be forward, shoulders are down, chest is up. Flex your feet and just draw your heel back and forward. Other heel, draw it back, stretch it out. Now as you draw your heel back, I want you to think belly in. Reach, heel forward, belly in. And stretch, a little bit quicker. Heel drag. Think belly in and back towards the ball. Nice big breath. Exhale. Pull in, stretch, pull in. It's small, a little minimizing between the ribs and the hips. Abs in and back towards that ball. Keeping the heart open, few more. Drag. In right and left. Try both heels, it's even smaller. Pull in and back. Abs in and back. You want to pull up in the low pelvic floor muscles. Draw them in and up. Use your breath. In. In. We can make this a little smaller and quicker. Drag in and back. In and back. Good. That ball is there for support. Think low back into the ball. Low abs. Pull them up. Stay with me. 8 more. 6. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put your feet down. Grab your outer thighs. Down and up an inch, really small. Leaning into the ball. Back, curl. Think ribs up over abdominals, or your baby pulling in and back towards spine. Inhale. Exhale. Stay up higher if you need. Doesn't need to be a big range to feel it. Inhale. Exhale. Ribs up and over. Abdominals in and back. Baby pulling in and back. And curl. Down, up. Now hold down into that ball a little bit more. You're gonna reach elbow back, forward. This is the smallest twist. Smallest twist. If it's too much, just come up to seated for me. And just do this here with a long spine. Okay, so if you have too much abdominal pressure, come up to seated. Elbow draws back, a little quick pulse. Back hold, back hold. Feeling your rib cage just sliding back an inch or two. It's tiny on your rotations. And keep your hips really still. Try not to move your pelvis around at all. 3, 2, 1, reset. Reach that left arm forward, draw back, reach, pull. There's a little twist in the upper torso, very small. And the lower body is really still, so we're not moving our hips all around as we do this. We're not wiggling. Pull, hurt too slow. Now just a little pulse, elbow back hold, tiniest twist. And take your focus over that shoulder. Here for 8, 8 more. 6, last 4, 3, bringing it back, sit up nice and tall. Open your legs a little wider than your hips. Walking your hands forward with the ball, a little hinge. So that belly might be in the way, feet a little wider than hips, slide that ball forward. Roll it forward and back a couple of times for you there. Inhale, exhale, big breath, forward and back. Long spine, a little round spine, and lengthen. For 2, draw it back, stack, and 1. Last time right there. Good, now we're gonna bring ourselves to kneeling position. Ball between your inner thighs. So working our sides of the body, our oblique muscles. With your ball tight, walk your knees in. Feel your inner thighs. Pull all the way up through pelvic floor muscles And then taking a side bend to your right, you're gonna take a side bend over. Bring it up. Does not need to be big. Bring it up for 2. Over. When you come up, I want you to give that ball a tighter squeeze. Over, inhale. Exhale, come up, tighter squeeze on that ball. So as you squeeze that ball, let's really use your waistband to pull up. Over and up. Hold the next one, just a little pulse. Elbow draws up, fingers down the leg. Even if it's the smallest tiny lean, up and over, up and over. Here, 6, 4, 3, and a 1. Take it center, other side. Side bend up and over. Your ribs slide down towards the hip, even just an inch, half an inch. Up and over. Pull up on that ball, tighten, squeeze it. In to come up. In to come up. For 2 slower. Now hold. Tiny pulse down. Elbows glides up, fingers slide down the leg towards floor. 8 more for 8, 6. You have 4, 3, 2. Last one there. Side bend over. Stretch. Big inhale. Exhale, other side. And release out of that. Good. From here, your feet a little bit wider. Elbows can gently press on them. You can take ball to floor if you're feeling okay here. You're welcome to stretch legs if you're feeling able to do so. Or you can stay down there in that squat, or maybe just be up a little bit higher. This is a good stretch for you here. Yeah, take one more big breath wherever you are. Inhale, exhale, soften your knees. Rolling on up, let's lose the ball. Toes back to the front, walk them in. Now reaching on up to the sky here, clasp your hands. Open your heart, open your chest up. Really important to do this here, especially while we're expecting or looking down at our devices all the time. Have those hands open behind your head. Chest open through the elbows, open through the chest. Bring your hand up and over and gently pull your head to the side. Feel the neck muscles long, other arm down. Close your eyes for a moment if you need a bigger breath. Gentle pull forward and down, arm can slide back a bit. And a switch. Other arm comes up and over. Draw the head across, over to the opposite shoulder. And then down, chin a little bit more to the shoulder. Reach on back. Clasp hands behind you, open heart here. Inhale, exhale, maybe a little stretch forward if this is feeling good for you. Or just stay with your chest down up. Take one more big inhale. And then exhale, roll up, stack that spine. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today. And I'll hopefully see you in the 3rd trimester. I'll do a nice prenatal friendly video for you then. Take care and take care, baby.